Welcome back to Financial Flipside, your one-stop place for all your finance information and tips. We assist you with personal finance and provide you all the knowledge regarding financial literacy. To remain up to date and access the related videos and content, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and notification bell. Many people think that with the minimum wage in the US, which is $7.25 per hour, it's impossible to become a millionaire. But is this actually true? Despite having a low paycheck, it is actually possible for some individuals to amass large amounts of wealth over time. It turns out that there are approximately 22 million millionaires in the United States, meaning that about 1 in every 15 people own a wealth of $1 million or more. Most of these wealthy individuals have earned this much fortune without taking high-paying jobs. Ronald Read's life story is quite inspiring. He was born into a family of limited means, and throughout his life, he held several manual labor jobs, such as janitor and gas station attendant. Despite his tough start, Ronald managed to make something out of himself. Upon his death, the community where he lived discovered that he had an estimated net worth of $8 million. From that amount, $5 million was donated to his local hospital and library as a form of philanthropy. This brings us to the ultimate question: how do you become a millionaire? In this video, I will introduce 5 basic lessons that will help you become a millionaire, even if your full-time job doesn't offer a high salary. The first lesson is to automate your savings. Do you have a difficult time saving money after all your monthly expenses? Most people can relate to this predicament. Between paying for rent, bills, gas, and groceries, setting aside anything for savings can be challenging. Setting aside a portion of your income before spending it on other needs is an effective way to save money. This practice of paying yourself first can help create financial security over time. A smart way to manage your finances is to plan and decide how much you want to save each month. Automating this process is a great way to ensure you stick to your budget and save money. Many employers offer to divide salary payments between multiple bank accounts, providing convenient financial management solutions. To ensure you save at least 10% of your income, you can ask your employer to transfer 10% of your salary to a high-yield savings account and the remaining amount to your regular checking account. This way, it's easier for you to manage your expenses while also managing to save up. Building a healthy savings rate is key to becoming a millionaire. Even if you have a limited salary, saving 10% of your monthly earnings on average and investing can help you reach your goal without feeling guilty about spending the rest. Some individuals that make a significantly high income may still struggle financially because they consistently overspend each month. This can lead to living paycheck to paycheck despite having multiple 6-figure salaries. The second lesson to remember is that you should continuously invest. Build your wealth exponentially through investing, even if you don't have a high income. Contrary to popular belief, you don't need to be rich to make investments and reap their benefits. With the advent of online brokerages like Webull, investing in the stock market is easier than ever. You can conveniently purchase stocks right through your mobile phone. The primary purpose of investing is to increase your earnings, regardless of the amount you make in your regular job. The US stock market has historically returned approximately 9% per annum, meaning you can double your money in around 8 years with a reasonable investment strategy. When starting to invest, the growth may appear slow and discouraging. However, the investments will gain momentum with time and generate more significant returns than initially invested. This is an integral part of investing that can yield positive financial results over an extended period. For example, Robert and Harry choose to invest in a fund that yields 7% annually. This gives them both the same potential for financial gain. However, Robert invested earlier than Harry. He invested $5,000 per year starting at age 18 and continued to do so for the next 10 years. When he reached 28 years old, he stopped investing and let the investments continue to grow. By contrast, Harry invests a bit later, but also delivers the same $5,000 yearly until his retirement at 58. In the end, Robert only invested for 10 years and put in a total of $50,000, while Harry has contributed $150,000 to his investments over 30 years. By the end of it, which one of you is likely to have a greater financial gain? Unexpectedly, Robert has acquired more money than Harry over time. $602,000 compared to Harry's $540,000. This serves as an indication that investing in the early stages can be extremely beneficial financially. Albert Einstein once said, "Compound interest is the world's eighth wonder. He who understands it earns it, and he who doesn't pays it." After deciding to invest, the next logical step is to analyze what and where to put your money. This brings us to an important investment principle and lesson: diversification. This means spreading your funds into different investments, since it's impossible to predict the future with any certainty, and no one can guarantee a guaranteed return on any particular stock or asset. To protect against uncertainties in the future, it is important to be careful when it comes to investing money. Being mindful of potential risks can help us make more informed decisions that benefit us in the long run. Putting all of your investments in the most widely known stock may seem attractive. However, that is not a wise decision. You have no idea what will happen with the company in the long run. And it is possible for any business to suddenly become insolvent without warning. For diversification, index funds are often the preferred option. By investing in an index fund, you essentially gain exposure to hundreds of different stocks at once, instead of investing in just a few individual stocks. Index funds have been gaining traction as an investment strategy due to their more excellent stability than individual stocks and their potential for good returns. As you diversify your investments, the risk of an entire pool of stocks going down is much lower than the chance of any particular company going bankrupt. In addition to stocks, we invest significant money in the real estate sector. Moreover, we own properties in multiple cities and various property types, which further diversifies our portfolio and helps protect us against any unforeseen incidents with specific markets and industries. We hope you're having a great time watching this video. If you like what you're seeing, don't forget to click the like and share buttons. Also, consider subscribing to this channel if you want to learn more about financial topics. So if you want to stay on top of the latest finance trends, be sure to subscribe. Now, let's get back to what we were discussing. If you're considering investing, you must wonder when is the right time to do so. Our fourth lesson can help you find the answer. Do not attempt to time the market. Timing the stock market is impossible. So it is much better to just invest steadily over time. Trying to buy at the lowest and sell at the highest points will only lead to disappointment, as it's nearly impossible. Consistent investing will benefit you more in the long run than waiting for a market crash. Attempting to predict the stock market and engage in day trading is risky, as it often leads to financial losses. Day trading is a form of investment that involves buying and selling securities within the same business day or even multiple times throughout the day. Day trading is a highly competitive field and should not be taken lightly. It involves dealing with market professionals from top-tier universities and seasoned players who have devoted their careers to obtaining the slightest gains in investments. You're also competing with trained computer algorithms that detect if a stock is a fraction of a penny cheaper than it should be. Without proper training, staying ahead of the competition in a world filled with highly trained people and powerful technology can be difficult. Making large amounts of money is not about taking big risks or trying to guess the timing of stock market fluctuations. Millionaires become wealthy by consistently investing in stocks and maintaining a long-term approach through the buy and hold strategy. Whenever you invest, there will be times when the stock market experiences a downswing. This is referred to as a market crash or bear market. While feeling apprehensive during such times is understandable, it's important to remember that these periods offer excellent opportunities to buy assets at much lower prices than usual. Warren Buffett, the billionaire investor, even stated, "When others are greedy, be fearful, but be greedy when others are fearful." When investing, it's better to stay invested for a long time instead of attempting to time the market. And this leads to the fifth and final lesson that one has to learn, which is to study the wealth formula. The key to wealth is ensuring that your passive income is greater than your expenses. This principle may sound straightforward, but many people often make purchases that can lead to losing money in the long run, instead of making investments that generate sustainable returns over time. To build wealth, investing in assets that increase in value instead of liabilities is recommended. Assets generate money for you, like owning real estate, purchasing stocks, or investing in bonds. These are all great long-term options for building wealth. Various investments provide ongoing passive income streams, such as dividends from a corporation or rental income from properties. These investments are often lucrative and can be incredibly useful in aiding financial security and stability. To become wealthy, focus on acquiring assets instead of liabilities. Although it may be difficult to amass $1 million with a low salary, taking the proper steps and being determined can make it possible. We're thankful for you taking the time to watch. Show your support by liking and sharing this video. To stay informed on key financial topics, subscribe to Financial Flipside and switch on notifications so you'll know when new videos go up.